That is the most difficult, like measuring how strong a person is in the area that you're actually strong.
Very strong in, yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, so it's like you have to really take a step back and say to yourself, do I really want to be with a person that's strong in the area that I actually pull my self-worth from and I pull my security from? And, it puts you in an insecure place. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's an honest discussion you would have to have within relationships and being clear, like, are you comfortable with actually having somebody take over an area that you are always been the person who provided the support in that area? You get what I'm saying?
And a
So,
lot of times the honest to God answer is no.
yeah, I mean, you gotta be real. Like
Yeah.
that does make your self-worth within the relationship and feeling empowered in your relationship is based on what you're good at and what you're great at. So when that is not taken from you and you gotta like start from the drawing board, there's that does cause a problem. So I think you just brought up a good point. Like you have to be clear about the areas you're strong and what you really don't want to be around a person that's actually stronger than you in that area.
Yeah, and being okay saying it. I know when, like, even you just saying it sounds crazy, right? Like you're saying, like, I'm mature.
Because I don't want you too strong in this area.
Yeah, like it sounds like, like here I am saying that I want to be accountable in every relationship and I want to have these strong relationships and these strong foundations, but yet I'm not mature enough to say that I don't want to give up certain things because I get it. I get self-worth from it, and I'm not ready to give that up. Without, you know what I mean? Like being honest about that. Like that's really.
But
I
that's
mean,
what
it
true
shows up.
communication is. True communication is being honest with yourself. Therefore, you can be honest with other people. So, yeah,
I
honest,
guess that just saying that starts the discussion. Just
definitely.
saying like, whoa, you want to manage the money now? Like not to say that you're gonna take us. Like, while I can agree that you are better than I am, but whoa, that's been my job for like X amount of like my whole life. Just, you know what I mean? Like,
Definitely.
so it is like you go into like this kind of shock, like, whoa, well, what am I gonna do? But I mean, like we know, like in every relationship, there's always,
You want to be. You want to take a leadership role in your relationships, and nothing's wrong with that. Because if you signing on for a job and you have
yeah,
a job description, you're not going to go to, a person that is a natural leader is not going to take uh, a pay cut, or they're not going to take a lesser role than what they believe they deserve. So
yeah,
it's the same in a relationship. You're not going to take a lesser role than what you believe you deserve. So you're
yeah.
not
But
going
if
to
we're
join
fight,
a
we
company
shouldn't be
that
fight.
doesn't
If you're good at it, if you're good at something better than I'm good at it, and if you have the time to do, because that's another thing too. You may be better than me. I'm not horrible at it, but you may not have the time to allocate you may not have the time to allocate to doing that role, so you may not be able to do it anyway.
definitely.
You know what I mean? But it starts with having the discussion and being honest first and foremost with yourself, and then putting your ego to the side and really just being open about the role, the responsibility, and the goal. What you're trying to achieve. Is it really? I mean, we all connect with people to feel good, so that's a lie if you say you don't.
Definitely.
So, but to go in knowing that the goal is to make sure that we are financially set. Whatever the case, like I'm just using finances as an
Mhm.
example.
No,
Um,
that's your thing.
huh?
That's your thing.
But if finances is the place that you are the strongest at, then if it's about us being in the best place to succeed, then you should be able to put your feelings aside and just say, you know
But I
what?
think that's when you're already in a relationship. We're just talking about when you're sitting at the table, let's say first date, first time you're meeting a person as a friend, and you realize something like you don't have no business in their life. Like there's
Oh,
nothing you really could provide them because they're well rounded in the areas that you are actually good at. You know what I mean? They already have all the people already, like they already hired everybody in their life for those roles that you're great at. So you realize you're sitting at the table and you're like, wait, I do that too. And I do that too. And that's where I get my self-worth. So you're more inclined to find somebody who needs that role filled in their life to give your life meaning, to give your relationship fulfillment.